Hi, this is Amy Steele, sending a little bit of hope your way. I know that we are in the midst of a global pandemic and things just seem so dark right now. Add in the fact that society is not acting in the best way. You see people hoarding supplies. You see people taking advantage of others, trying to sell fake remedies for this. And price gouging, it all can be so overwhelming. And it's difficult to see God's love or any hope in all of this situation. But there is hope. And the first thing you have to understand is that good and evil, hurt and joy, those things are not equal. They are not equal. The Bible is filled with story after story that shows just how powerful love can be. You look at David and Goliath, Daniel in the lion's den, and Jesus himself, who saved our entire world. All of those are examples of just how great love is, how powerful love is. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably aren't able to internalize that and really understand it. And I know I wasn't either until I had my own personal experience. A little over 3 years ago, my teenage son passed away. And to try and cope with that, I attended grief groups. And in these sessions, I listened to these stories of heartache and pain and tragedy and anxiety and fear. And some people in my group had gone through this for years. But inevitably, the question was asked, would you go through it all again? All of it, all over again, for just 5 minutes back with your loved one? And unanimously, the answer was yes. Yes. You see, they were willing to go through years of torture, of pain, for just 5 minutes of love. That's how powerful love is. Now, we are a reflection of God's love, His goodness, His creativity. And by reflecting God's love, we release His goodness into the world to be magnified, to affect the lives of others, and to carry on. Love, kindness, goodness, it doesn't just stop with one act. It reverberates all throughout the people we know and the people they know. It's magnified. And Psalm 40, verse 16 speaks of this, and I'd like to take a second to read it to you because I think it is powerful when you hear it. It says, "Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love thy salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified." Magnified. We don't have to overcome all this darkness alone. All we have to do is reflect His love, His goodness. I recently heard that the Summer Olympics were postponed, and I was really upset about that. I enjoy watching the diving events. But honestly, as a kid, I really did not understand that the divers had to try and enter the water with as little splash as possible. Because as a kid, I was a cannonballer. That was my favorite dive. I loved to make the biggest splash possible and just watch how far those waves would travel. That's what I enjoyed about being in the water. So my challenge to you today is to make a splash. Cannonball. Watch how quickly God's light can reverberate. His goodness can travel out to others. Tap into God's love, His creativity, and find your voice. Find your action. Spread God's love every bit. Show how glorious His love, how wonderful His love is. Now, as an added bonus, I'd like to play for you a song. This is Tom Steele, my husband, and I played this for you, so you can experience God's wondrous love.